Holi is an ancient Hindu festival which is celebrated on the last full moon in the lunar month of Phagun. Its actual date varies every year, but it usually falls in February or March. Since thousands of years, Holi is celebrated just before the arrival of the Samvatsar, which marks the beginning of a new year. It is believed that in ancient times Holi was celebrated as Holka. On this day, the Aryas used to perform the Navanishta Yagya, in which they offered the young, green, unripe grains to the deities and prayed for a bountiful harvest. Even during the Indus Valley civilization, Holi was celebrated, but not as the festival of colors that we know of today. It was predominantly an agricultural festival. Later in the Puranas, we find the legend of Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was a demon god who was adamant on killing his son Prahlad, who refused to worship him and was a faithful devotee of Lord Vishnu. Hiranyakashipu tried killing Prahlad many times. He threw him off a cliff, left him in a room full of snakes, but Prahlad survived every time. Finally, Hiranyakashipu asked his sister Holika for help. Holika had gotten a boon from Shiva that she would never be burned by fire. So, the evil duo hatched a plan to kill the Vishnu devotee Prahlad. Holika sat in a pyre clutching Prahlad in her arms. But due to the grace of Lord Vishnu, Prahlad emerged unscathed from the fire and Holika was burned to ashes. Later, Vishnu incarnated as Narasimha, half man, half lion, and killed Hiranyakashipu. This marked the triumph of good over evil. Ever since, people celebrate this occasion by lighting pyres to symbolize the victory of righteousness. It is believed that in earlier days, ashes from the Holka Dahan were used to celebrate the festival. Nowadays, the day before Holi is celebrated as Holka Utsav. It is also said that on this day, Shiva killed and reincarnated Kamadev. Also, during the reign of Prithu, it is said that the demon Dhundi was chased off by young boys. In the beginning of Treta Yuga, Vishnu started Dhulibandhan, the day after Holika Dahan, giving Holi the name of Dhulandi. It is also believed that the newly married Ram and Sita celebrated Phagotsav at Mithila 10 days before Holi. Colors were first used during the Dwapar Yuga, when Krishna celebrated Rangotsav or Rang Panchami. The spring season, when Holi is celebrated, is a rich season when nature is blooming, hence allowing the use of various flowers for making vibrant organic colors. These flowers also have medicinal properties. Palacious flowers with its bright orange and red hues gave kesari or saffron color, whereas marigold and rose were used for their yellow and pink colors respectively. Sculptures showcasing Holi's history have been found across India. Scenes of Holi still adorn the walls of Hampi, the capital of the Vijayanagara Empire. They are also found in temples such as Chennakeshwa and Belur. Also, there are abundant artworks depicting the vibrant scenery of Holi from different eras. There are some paintings showing Radha Krishna and Mughal women playing Holi. Across India, Holi is known by various names. For instance, Maharashtra celebrates Shidmo, Tripura Pali, Gujarat Dhuleti, Tamil Nadu Phaguni Uthara. Holi is celebrated all around the world with vigor and enthusiasm. In addition to India and Nepal, the festival is celebrated by Indian diaspora in countries such as Suriname, Guyana, South Africa, Mauritius, Fiji, Singapore, and many other countries. In recent years, the festival has spread to parts of Europe and North America as a celebration of love, frolic, and colors. Everything considered, Holi is a festival of the cohesion between man and nature. Spring gives us the opportunity to refresh ourselves, and this is the essence of Holi that still dominates throughout history. Bhartiya Niti wishes you a safe, prosperous, and eco-friendly Holi.